Until about a year ago, I had never received a jury duty summons in my entire life. But a year ago, the piece of paper landed in my mailbox and it said you have to report. So I went online not really knowing anything about this, but not really wanting to do jury duty, right? Like, I'd see it's an important civic duty, but like, I've got important things going on in my life. And from talking to a lot of my colleagues and friends, jury duty is not a well-liked thing for people in the tech sector. But I said, hey, I'm gonna comply, it's the law, I need to do this. So I went on the website, signed up, and said, okay, what do I need to do? And one of the options was that there was a little button on the side that said postpone, and I said, oh, I can postpone it. And I clicked on the button, and it said, how long do you want to postpone it? And it said anywhere from 0 to a year, and I'm like, I'm gonna postpone it a year. That sounds like a great idea, right? Like, I'm about to have a child, like life is really, really busy, and so I postponed it a year. A year later, a letter comes in the mail. It's time to do your jury duty. So I went online and I thought, I've got them. I'm gonna postpone it for another year. Because right now I have a little baby and it's not time to do it. But apparently when you click that button again, it says you've used up all of your postponement time. And I thought, oh snap. Luckily, jury duty schedule did not conflict with any of our London trips, any of our Carolina trips, any of these trips that we've been doing all over the place. And so I was able to schedule the time on my calendar to take and do jury duty, and that day was today. So the night before jury duty, you have to go online to figure out whether or not you need to report. So I went online, and instead of saying you have to report or you don't have to report, it said you are on call. And so I had to just basically wait around all day, waiting to see if they needed to call me. And then eventually the website updated and said, hey, your jury duty service has been fulfilled. You do not need to show up. You do not need to report. No jurors are required to report. Your jury suit is... Why can't I say jury duty? And you're exempt from jury duty for the next 12 months. So that was my big accomplishment for the day, not doing jury duty. Now that I've fixed the lens problems that I have with the Canon 6D Mark II, let's try and fix the audio issues. Should we try it again? Let's do it. Hello. Should we go for a walk? What do you think? Stephanie is displaying sleepy cues at the moment. The only thing she's not doing is pulling on her ears. I love sunsets. Look at this beautiful pink color. Look at this beautiful boo color. Sitting in my kitchen with the 50mm lens actually works pretty well. I'm thinking I'm framed okay. We've got the nice bokeh to the background. The question is the audio better with the built-in microphone or the vlogging microphone? So the previous clip was actually with the vlogging microphone, the Rode shotgun mic, not powered. So there's probably some interference on it. But now I've unplugged that microphone and we're just using the on-body microphone. Which one's better? I know I tried to figure all this out with my last camera, but I figure, hey, we've got a new camera, things are gonna be a little bit different, and we're gonna give it a try. I'm intentionally not using the powered microphone because that led to me just not having it turned on over and over and over, or even having it turned on and the microphone just failing. And so we're gonna try this one, which is not powered, which has a lower rate of failure, but as we've seen in the past, has a lot of interference, especially in our house with all the Wi-Fi devices. I'm also trying to figure out which shot is better. Is it the nice long shot or this close-up where you've got a nice wide-angle lens? This is the new 24 to 105 millimeter lens that I bought that has the stepper motor, so I can go like this, and you don't have that terrible noise. You can go focus on the background, hopefully, which makes me so happy. This is the perfect lens for run and gun shooting. Even though it doesn't have the perfect bokeh or depth of field that I'd like, it's still great. It is still a fantastic lens. You've got this nice depth of field. You can tell this is a real camera, full frame, lots of light are getting in, and I'm very, very happy with this. I keep thinking about the S1H. I keep going online and looking at it and trying to find reviews, but it's silly. It's silly for me to try and want a better camera than what I have, because the one I have does not limit me in any way. I will say that I'm super glad I bought this Manfrotto lens. I will say that I'm still super glad I bought this Manfrotto tripod. It's been working fantastic, it's very stable, it's very strong. And it's actually light enough that I've actually brought it on a few trips with me. And it's very easy to just throw in the car. And if I need it, I have it. If I don't need it, who cares? Stephanie is doing this awesome keto experiment, so she made all of these little breads out of different cheeses. She is such a creative cook. She always amazes me. Alright, it's getting way too late. I'm gonna go edit this vlog and say goodnight. Good night.